Welcome to Queens, New York, where a game-changing marvel is taking shape. The NYCFC's $780 million new electric stadium is set to redefine the skyline and the sports world alike. This isn't just another stadium, it's a revolutionary all-electric colossus, the first of its kind in Major League Soccer. Imagine a 25,000-seat open-air stadium that not only dazzles with its design, but also stands as a beacon of sustainability and innovation. But this project goes beyond just the stadium. This is the visionary reshaping of an entire locality like no other. Envision the redevelopment of a 23-acre surrounding hub, complete with a public school, hotel, shopping mall, and affordable housing. It's a community cornerstone and a vision of the future. It's a symbol of the diversity and unity of Queens, often celebrated as the world's borough. With a staggering budget and a mission to lead in environmental sustainability, this stadium doesn't just host games, it sets a new standard. It's an electric dream that's about to light up Queens, forever transforming how we experience sports and community life. So, why on earth did we need another stadium in New York? I mean, we already have the Yankee Stadium and Citi Field. The catch? Neither of these iconic venues is a dedicated soccer stadium. After NYCFC clinched the MLS Championship in 2021, it became glaringly obvious that the team needed a home turf to call their own. These hometown heroes have been wandering around since their inception in 2013, hopping from one legendary stadium to another. They even made a pit stop at the Red Bull Arena in New Jersey. Talk about couch surfing. For NYCFC, the lack of a dedicated stadium has been more than just a logistical nightmare. Being tenants means they've had as much control over game day experiences as a cat has over a laser pointer. And don't even get me started on the revenue streams. Owning a stadium is a game changer. Think of all those juicy revenue opportunities: naming rights, hospitality, and a concession stand that actually serves good hot dogs. Without a home ground, NYCFC's growth and stability were shaky at best. On the flip side, New York City Council had their own challenge: the Willets Point Arena of Queens. Historically an industrial zone with auto body shops and more potholes than a moon's surface, Willets Point was crying out for a makeover. With a severe housing crisis and a dire need for community amenities, the city had to step in. Progress, however, had been slower than a New York winter.
The housing crisis means more than difficulty and drawbacks. It means spending a night in a homeless shelter. We need more housing.
The NYCFC and New York City Council came up with a brilliant, mutually beneficial plan. The Willets Point Revitalization Plan was born, a mixed-use development providing a permanent home for NYCFC while breathing new life into the neighborhood. Imagine a place where community meets sport, where the roar of the crowd blends seamlessly with the hum of daily life. That's the dream for Willets Point. But with big dreams comes even bigger challenges. How did they tackle the mountain of obstacles standing in their way? Stay tuned, because what comes next is a roller coaster of bureaucratic hurdles and environmental cleanups. Well, they soon realized that proposing a grand plan is one thing, but getting it approved and kickstarted is a whole other ballgame. First off, securing all the permissions from the city is no walk in the park. The project had to navigate through New York City's Uniform Land Use Review Procedure, ULURP, which included multiple subcommittee reviews and votes. Picture a bunch of folks in suits arguing over every tiny detail. A lot of paperwork, but very little actual work done. Then there's the need for political support. Without political will, this project was doomed to stall before it even started. Building a stadium in New York City came with unique challenges too. The city is on a mission to reshape its relationship with energy, focusing on how it's generated, stored, and used. To align with this vision, the new stadium had to be fully sustainable and eco-friendly. Sustainability had to be the heart of this project. Renewable energy, efficient materials, waste reduction, the whole 9 yards. Convincing the city that all these sustainable needs would be met required some serious persuasion. Sure, it's green, but have you seen how shiny it is? Willets Point, with its history as an industrial wasteland, seemed like a suitable choice. But it came with its own set of issues too. It had significant environmental contamination, requiring the removal of nearly 200,000 tons of contaminated soil. An extensive cleanup was necessary. Think of it as giving the place a much-needed spa day. The true cost-benefit of the project to the city added another layer of complexity to the approval process. It's one thing to have a shiny new stadium, but convincing everyone it's worth the investment, that took some serious salesmanship.
So we actually broke ground on the first phase of the affordable housing sites last year. And with the approval of phase 2, that means 2,500 new affordable homes.
Having seen the hurdles this project faced, you might wonder how any construction began at all. What comes next is not just a victory over red tape, but a showcase of resilience and innovation. Don't go anywhere. See how NYCFC and the city turned obstacles into opportunities in our next segment. Well, long story short, they overcame the approval challenges, because when New Yorkers set their minds to something, they make it happen. The initial green light for the project came through in November 2022, and the final go-ahead on April 11, 2024. This $780 million venture is entirely privately funded by City Football Group and NYCFC. They secured a 49-year lease at $4 million per year from the city, which also includes a tax break on real estate. However, it was estimated that the actual cost to taxpayers could be $516 million over the lease term, due to foregone property taxes. But hey, what's a few hundred million between friends when you're transforming a neighborhood? Well, not exactly. When it comes to money, there are no friends, only well-dressed accountants with calculators. The project received the green light because of its private funding and its potential to breathe new life into the area. The key players turning this dream into reality include the architectural firm HOK, known for major sports venues like the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, and Turner Construction Company, a heavyweight in the construction industry. NYCFC is also partnering with the Queens Development Group, QDG, to develop the surrounding area. They basically gathered the best of the best for this mission, stadium building superheroes, if you will. After the initial approval in 2022, the groundbreaking ceremony in 2024 marked the start of construction. The stadium's expected opening before the 2027 MLS season aligns nicely with the US co-hosting the FIFA World Cup in 2026. Can you imagine the excitement of opening a state-of-the-art stadium just in time to ride the wave of global soccer frenzy? It's a strategic move that could catapult NYCFC into the limelight, faster than a Messi free kick. But what makes this stadium stand out among others? Don't go anywhere, as we're about to reveal the innovative solutions that redefine the fan experience and sustainability in sports venues. Let's dive into the specifics, the nuts and bolts of the project, if you will. The 25,000-seat stadium boasts a sleek modern design that'll make you feel like you've stepped into a futuristic movie set. One of the standout features is the main entrance, aptly named the Cube. This 7-story entryway is flanked by 3 massive screens, featuring more than 11,000 square feet of LED lights, capable of displaying videos, photos, and moving graphics. It's a visual feast that's sure to wow anyone who walks through. The stadium has all the modern amenities and features you'd expect from a state-of-the-art venue. Premium seating, hospitality areas, protection from the elements, large screens, and more. But this goes beyond aesthetics and fan experience. It serves a larger purpose. This isn't just a stadium, it's an eco-friendly marvel. NYCFC's new stadium will be the first fully electric stadium in Major League Soccer. Solar panels on the roof will maximize renewable energy, and intelligent systems will eliminate energy waste. A water harvesting system beneath the pitch will capture rainwater for reuse in irrigation. Water-efficient systems like dry urinals and proximity-controlled taps will minimize consumption. Locally sourced materials, efficient insulation, and natural ventilation will further reduce energy usage. Aiming for net zero CO2 emissions by 2040, NYCFC will establish a year-one benchmark and strive for annual reductions of at least 12%. Talk about setting the bar high. One of the main reasons this stadium is coming to life is that it goes beyond being a soccer stadium. It solves the major problem of redeveloping Willets Point for the city. The project's 23-acre redevelopment of Willets Point will transform it into a vibrant neighborhood and an economic powerhouse. Turning an industrial wasteland into a community hotspot is no small feat. It's not just a place to watch soccer, it's a catalyst for positive change in the heart of Queens. So, we've seen the tech and innovation, but what's the real-world impact of such a monumental project? Stay with us as we explore how the new electric stadium is set to transform Queens, boost the local economy, and create a new community cornerstone. Let's delve deep into the Willets Point redevelopment. First up, the housing element is a game changer, delivering 2,500 units of affordable housing, making it the largest such development in New York City since the 1980s. In a city grappling with a severe housing crisis, this is monumental. But it's not just about putting roofs over heads, it's about creating homes. On the social front, the impact is equally significant. The redevelopment plan includes a new 650-seat public school, easing the strain on local educational facilities. Because nothing says we care about our future like making sure kids have a place to learn that isn't overcrowded and underfunded. Over 40,000 square feet of open public space will provide residents with recreational areas, enhancing the overall quality of life and transforming Willets Point from an industrial wasteland into a modern urban paradise. The project also includes a 250-room hotel, retail spaces, and extensive public areas, making Willets Point a vibrant neighborhood. This holistic vision prioritizes community needs while establishing a state-of-the-art, privately funded soccer stadium to drive economic growth. Financially, the project is expected to generate $6.1 billion in economic impact over the next 30 years, creating 14,200 construction jobs and 1,550 permanent jobs. That's right, folks, Willets Point is getting a makeover worthy of a reality TV show. Willets Point's proximity to Citi Field and the Billie Jean King National Tennis Center positions it perfectly to enhance New York City's reputation as a premier destination for sports and entertainment. This cluster of major venues will boost tourism, stimulate local businesses, and create a more dynamic urban environment. It's like a sports lover's dream come true. Imagine a place where you can catch a soccer match, watch a baseball game, and cheer on tennis legends all in one day. For NYCFC, the new stadium is a financial goldmine. With premium seating and hospitality areas expected to generate significant revenue, this shift will enhance the fan experience and boost the club's financial stability. Sponsorship opportunities will also skyrocket, with prime real estate for advertisers and partners. Picture this: companies vying to get their logos plastered all over the hottest new venue in town. Cha-ching! In a nutshell, NYCFC's new stadium and the Willets Point development are game changers. Apart from creating a mind-blowing atmosphere for soccer fans, the project also tackles housing shortages, creates jobs, boosts the economy, and breathes new life into the community, all while setting new sustainability standards. This is like the perfect soccer player overcoming all the defenses to score a spectacular goal. The only question now is, will the goal be as spectacular as envisioned? Only time will tell. Ready to be amazed by the next groundbreaking construction project? Click on the video now and dive into a world where engineering and imagination collide. See you there.